Hey, listen, this is about TAMS, and I think what you already know is that TAMS is an organization that does travel agency benchmarking and networking, and your owners come here 3 times a year for a day and a half in which I send them back with all kinds of ideas that scare the heck out of you and that you hide from for weeks. But the real important thing that happens here is that people get to share best practices, and it makes everybody better. When somebody's doing very well in any one of the many areas that we look at in TAMS, you get to ask them in the room, what are you doing and how can I do that too? And they share. And if they don't share, I kick them out of TAMS. So that's why your owners come back with pages and pages of notes, because they've learned ways to tweak what you're doing, in some cases improve what you're doing substantially, to the benefit of everybody in the agency. If the agency wins, management wins, employees wins, and everybody associated with the company. And that's really what TAMS is about. It's about sharing.
So how do we prepare for a TAMS meeting? Each quarter, the agency's financial data is uploaded into the TAMS system for comparison with the other agencies. We also complete a homework assignment in advance of the meeting that needs to be prepared and ready to be presented to the other members. We also review the data prior to going on the flight, so that we have all the information and any questions that we'd like to ask. Certainly, we don't drink wine while we're doing this, although some members seem to have a problem with this. Once we arrive at the meeting, the fun begins. Bob gives a quick recap of what's going on in the world of TAMS and any information that we need to know prior to starting the meeting. Each member is then given 5 minutes to go over what's happening in their agency and what plans they have for the future. If you come up with something completely crazy, then a bullseye is placed in front of you while you answer questions from the other TAMS members and Bob. This can get really ugly. And now a word about the wondrous world of Kaizen.
Okay, Kaizen is a recognition that we get at every TAMS meeting, and Kaizen is the Japanese word for continuous incremental improvement. And it doesn't mean a huge improvement, but it means an improvement that is going to be paying off and improving the company on an ongoing basis. And we recognize Kaizen moments for each of the agencies that belongs to TAMS.
Thankfully, the Kaizen winners are very humble.
A well-documented, presented recipient of 2, not 1, but 2 Kaizen moments. Who's your Kaizen daddy?
They also wear their Kaizen badge with pride. So what do the members of TAMS want you to know?
My name is Andrea Spahn. I'm one of the owners of Polk Majestic Travel in Denver. I've been coming to TAMS since I came into the business in 1994. This is my informal board of directors, and they've done me well over the years. My company's grown from being $10 million to almost $100 million company, and couldn't have done it without TAMS.
Hello, I'm Angie from Tangerine Travel, and I come to TAMS meetings because of the relationships you build and the contacts you can make afterwards, and Bob's never-ending good advice.
Hi, I'm Mark Moorhead. I'm with the travel agent. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I've been coming to TAMS for about 15 years. And I really enjoy it because I always come away with something that really is valuable to me to bring back to my staff.
I'm Troy from Brownell Travel. I come to TAMS because we have a chance for owners and managers to get together and share the successes in our businesses, and because you can pull out the numbers and also have the fellowship, you really get to flush out what's working and what's not, and get down to
Hi, Mom. How are you, Mom?
Understand.
I just love this man.
He's not working.
I love this man.
This is one who's not working.
I am the
But
figurehead.
there are others who do work, like Amanda, and they show us great examples of things to do to help your business be more successful.
Hi, I'm Wendy Swenson from World Travel. I enjoy the TAMS meetings because we learn so much there from all the different travel agencies and what they do. So I really enjoy it and come back with a lot of good information to improve our company.
Okay, hi, it's Aaron Roos from Vision 2000 in Canada, and I've been coming to TAMS for about 18 years or so. Started back in the early 90s and really enjoy the tidbits we get here and the best practices that we pick up at our quarterly meetings.
Hi, this is Don. I'm from Summit Travel Group, American Express, in Northern California, San Francisco. And I'm here at TAMS because I learned an awful lot about best practices, things that we can do better and differently and smarter.
I'm Damian McCabe with McCabe World Travel in McLean, Virginia, and I've been at TAMS almost 3 years now. And this is one of the best investments of my time I can make. I learn so much every single time I come to these meetings from the other owners. Everybody has a different strength, and we're all able to build upon that. It's terrific.
Jeff Underwood, I'm from Carnegie, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Pittsburgh. Go Steelers. And I guess the thing that most of my employees dread the most when I come here is I always go home with a bucket load of ideas. And that means we have to sit down and go through all these ideas that I have and all the prospects, all the chances for new revenues. And I think that's what I think they appreciate the fact that I come here, but more than anything else, everyone wonders what I'm going to come home with.
Hey, this is Eric from All Travel from Los Angeles. Great times at these meetings as far as sharing of ideas, information, and coming back with all kinds of to-do lists for the office of things that we never thought of but appear to be such great concepts and ideas on how to run an agency more effectively, efficiently.
Hi, I'm Amanda from Largate Travel, and TAMS for me is, it's financial Weight Watchers. It's me coming here, bringing what we're doing and learning from everybody else, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, so I can do some of their things that are really working, and the things that they've done wrong, I can make sure I don't repeat their mistakes. So, for my employees, I think, it keeps me current on what's working, what's new in the industry, and what's going on, and I think that's so important. So for me, investing 3 days, 3 times a year is just well worth it. And I think TAMS is huge in keeping us in business and helping us to make more money, to pay our employees more, and to have a fun place to work.